But I mean, again, he doesn't know who Gabriel is, right? Because he didn't come from an Abrahamic faith. The people of Mecca were pagan.
The Quran is mentioned, if this book was from other than God, they would have found in it many contradictions.
If a book is without contradictions, that has no bearing on whether it comes from God or not. I've had phone books that are inerrant, but I certainly don't think God gave them.
That we believe without understanding.
The brother asked a very important question, that most of the scholars say that listening to music, watching movies, and most of the television programs, they're haram. So how can we have fun? Let me tell you, brother, at the outset, that having fun is permitted in Islam as long as the fun is halal fun.
That the standard narrative has holes in it.
The Prophet tells us because Satan or the devil sleeps over our nostrils. Those who oversleep and not pray Fajr on time, Satan urinates in their ears.
I really do think Jesus was crucified and that he really was dead and buried. He thought that he was a son of God in the sense that he was specially chosen by God. I think Jesus really did think he was going to be the Messiah, the future king of Israel. I mean, that is, after all, why they crucified him.
Hello everyone, and peace of Christ all of you. Please invite your friends and let us have some good time together. You know, from time to time we get a bunch of ignorance or ignorant people who are trying to get attention, and they get the attention. Today we have a pretty sheikh. Her name is Jamila. Jamila, obviously this is not her name. Jamila in Arabic means pretty or beautiful, which is a name nobody uses, by the way. It's kind of, street name. Nobody really used the word Jamila. But she liked to be pretty, obviously she's trying to get the attention of a pretty. And I will give her the attention of a beauty in the same time. So our friend here, her name is Jamila. Obviously this is a name, I think she is a convert. And look how many hijab she have. MashaAllah. I'm not sure why all those hijab for, I mean, how many colors and how many, and why you are putting them behind you. Anyway, obviously, there is mental issue for those who convert to Islam, and we can prove it so easy. Most of women who convert to Islam, they are even seeking marriage attention, or they are already in bed with Muhammadan. This is called jihad love. And then after they marry, and the man, he dumped them, he go to the second wife or third wife, then suddenly start making videos against Islam and, bash Islam. So now she is in the mood of defending Islam. And now this lady, she want to tell you what Allahu Akbar mean. She became expert, but she does not know how to read one word in Arabic. And she said in her video, Allahu Akbar mean God is great, which is very funny. Akbar in Arabic mean bigger, not great. Arabic word for great is Azim, and the Quran mentioned that word many times. So if we go to the Quran right now and we type the word Azim, we will find it. So how Allah is Akbar is great, and the word Azim is great. Allah is using the same word twice? No? Yeah. So, وَهُوَ الْعَلِيُّ الْعَظِيمُ. So, as they say, this is false when they say to you, Allahu Akbar mean God is great. And actually, even I heard the David Wood saying that, and, we keep saying to them, don't say stupid things, but they don't learn. In the Quran, if you remember, when supposedly Abraham, he worshipped the stars and the sun and etc., when he saw the sun, he said, this is my Lord, this is Akbar. هذا ربي هذا أكبر. Chapter 6, verse number 78. And the Muslim here, they translate it as a greater. The fact is not. It is bigger. We are talking about object, greater than what? We are talking about object, and he is measuring their size. And the story here is very funny and very silly. So this lady, she want to teach us about jihad. I don't want to concentrate much in her stupidity, but in the beginning, I want to say to her, I have a bad news for you. Obviously, you did eyebrows job. According to Islam, you will go to hell. You draw your eyebrows, and supposedly you are not trying to do makeup. You don't want to be pretty, right? But you are working in your face. And according to Islam, Muhammad, he hate women taking hair from their face. He like to see you like a man. So if you have a hair in your face, and if you take it off, you are going to go to hell. And this is what you did. So from the beginning, you fail. You're trying to, get the attention of the Abdul. Well, you get the attention. This is your prophet saying, and let me find you the hadith, so you don't say I'm making things up. Combing the hair, kitab, etc. At-tarajjul. At-tarajjul, which means you are acting like a man. According to Muhammad, you are acting like a man. At-tarajjul. The woman who supplies fake hair and the one who asks for it, those are cursed, the hadith here. I mean, what a stupid translation. The guy who's translation, he added the word curse at the end, when it's in fact, it's in the beginning. So you see, it is cursed. The fact, it is in the beginning. So it's cursed the women who supply fake hair and the one who asks for it. And the women who pull hair out of hair, pull out hair for others, and the women who despise herself, and the women who tattoo, and the women who done the tattoo, etc. So a woman, she do such a thing, she is cursed and she will go to hell. And this is a hadith we can find in many places. And I see this is sahih. So she cannot say, because now they will say to her, don't listen to him. This is a weak hadith. This is weak. This is very sahih, as you see. Here it says, I heard Aisha, the messenger of Allah, saying, forbid women who does tattoos and women who has done it, and the women who afflicts her hair extension, and the women who done it, and an-namisa, the one who does blocking for the hair, and the one who do the blocking. So if you have somebody unblock hair from your face, she is going to go to hell too, Here it says, Allah has cursed the women who practice, the list, the same. If you take hair from your face, etc., eyebrows, the one, read with me. The one who got hair removed from their eyebrows and faces, except the beard and the mustache. By the way, this is false. The hadith doesn't say that. So the Muslim now, they're trying to fix it, try to make it easier. So they say, except the beard and mustache. Well, Muslim women, they have beard and mustache these days? Oh. Yeah, well, actually they do. In Middle East, women, they are very hairy. So some of them, they have a mustache. So when Muhammad, he made that, those women, they said, what the heck? How in the world now we have a mustache? We will keep the mustache? So they go easy on them, but the fact that hadith nowhere it says, except the beard and the mustache, because simply, those are women. So what beard, what mustache? Same time, this is never mentioned. This is why it's between two brackets. And this woman we saw in the video, she did eyebrows. So obviously she is a fake Muslim and she is going to go to hell according to Muhammad. Now, what you will make a video, you will say to me, this is a fake hadith, this is a lie. This is Al-Bukhari and Muslim. This is the most authentic books in Islam, and this is very authentic. Now we go to her silly argument. So she's saying that we are Muslims. We have two jihad. We have big jihad and small jihad. The big jihad is to struggle with sin, and I love when you say you struggle with sin. In Islam, all of it is a sin. You can do muta. You marry, your husband can have 4 of you. I mean, what is sin? What is sin? Sin is somebody that, what is fornication? Either somebody is single or somebody is married, sleeping beside his wife. A Muslim man, he can sleep with 4 at the same time. That is a fornication. if a Muslim man, if a man, he will not have enough of one woman, that means all the women in the world will not satisfy his needs, because simply he like to have more. So Islam is a religion of fornication. Number two, the Prophet, he allow you to do mut'ah. You can sleep for one night stand. And the Muslim today, actually, they have different names for them. They have zawaj urfi, they have nisyar, they have zawaj friend, which means marriage for a friend, which means you don't live together. Like once a week, you meet in the hotel, you know, in you pay $60 for boom boom, you know, and you invite her for a dinner after that or before that, and that's it. Everybody go home. So when Muslim women, she speak about fighting sin, that is very funny, because in Islam there is no sin. Actually, all what you need to say is Bismillah, Alhamdulillah 100 times, and all your sin is gone. So what are you talking about? If we go right now, we search, it says if you say Bismillah, Alhamdulillah, brother, 100 times, your sin, brother, is forgiven. Sin, struggle with sin. What is that's I mean, Islam is the most funny stupid joke ever. Brother, we struggle with sin, brother. Brother, we struggle. And we will find, if you say Bismillah, Alhamdulillah 100 times, all your sin is gone, even if they are like the foam of the ocean. Even if they are the foam of the ocean. Read it carefully. The one who says Subhanallah wa bihamdihi 100 times a day, his sin will be obliterated, even if they were equal to the extent of the foam of the ocean. So what the struggle with sin, brother? We Muslim, we struggle with sin. I mean, I can tell in the Middle East, Islamic countries, I mean, it's the perfect countries in the world. The land of corruption, prostitution, drugs, you name it, even kidnapping children, raping children. Because at the end of the day, they will say, Bismillah, walhamdulillah, 100 times. Bingo, it's gone. So this lady, she is telling you, we have two jihad. We have a big jihad, which is fighting sin, brother, and a small jihad, which is going to war. And then, you know, Her Majesty, the city female, she say we have rules, you know, on jihad, you know, the small jihad. First, we don't attack the one unless you attack us, brother. Really? You look so cute. Look at this. You look like a genius, by the way. I mean, your parents, they did a good job at night. By the way, as long as you are talking about good night, what they did at night, according to your prophet, he says that if the father have orgasm first, the baby will be a girl. Sorry, if the mother have orgasm first. So I think what happened at that night, it was your mom. Oh, what you did. What your mother, she did. What she did. I'm just showing you the science of your prophet. I mean, because maybe you can make a video about it and you explain to us how your plan for babies, who will come first, because we will know who's going to look like who. The prophet said that, and as you see, this is Sahih. The expert Muhammad, he's the doctor. The man water is thick and white, and the women water is thin and yellow. Whichever of them comes first, the child will resemble the parents. Oh boy. I wonder Joe Biden resemble who? Anyway, so those silly people, you know, they say stupid things, and we laugh. I will play a little of her video, just for a laugh, and we will go to the real scholars and see what real scholars say. Not Juju, who converted to Islam because she have a boyfriend from Egypt or somewhere.
Right to attack if we are not attacked. We can fight only enemies. We can fight only the ones who fighted us first. Ya Allahu Akbar. Who is going to listen to anyone? Sheikh Pretty Jamila, she explained it all. Well, I don't know what this sheikh will say. He is a big sheikh in the official Islamic TV of Kuwait. He worked for the government. Kuwaiti Islamic scholar Sheikh Muhammad Hamoud al-Najdi. But you know, Sheikh Hamoud al-Najdi, he did not know Islam.
Juju from Poland, she knew Islam. She knew what jihad, and by the way, she said, we fight only the one who fight us. So now she is part of the jihad too. I hope she will not do jihad with me. So look what the sheikh, this is the real sheikh, what they say about jihad.
بداية الكلام عن هذا الجهاد، هناك من أنكر جهاد الطلب وقال إن الجهاد في الإسلام إنما هو لصد العدوان فقط.
See, some, he is speaking about the munafiqeen, the liars like this woman, who say that jihad in Islam is only to attack those who attack us. This is what she was saying in the video, right? What a scam you are. He is saying this is absolutely false. Listen carefully. And I will pause the video for you so you can listen to it and you can save it.
ودفع الظلم عن النفس، وهذا غير صحيح، لأن الله تبارك وتعالى أمر نبيه صلى الله عليه وسلم بقوله وقاتلوهم حتى لا تكون فتنة ويكون الدين كله لله.
So he's saying whoever says such a thing, he is a liar. This is not true. The Quran says, the Prophet says that the Quran says, fight them until there is no fitna and until the religion is all for Allah. So the reason for the war is not because they fight us, that this stupid lady, she was saying, I feel sorry for you, you are disgusting. I mean, little brain, a brain of a chicken. No wonder your prophet, he says, naqisatu aqlin wa din. He said that Muslim women, they have half a brain. For me, I don't believe women, they have that, but obviously those who convert to Islam, they suffer from that. Fight them until there is no fitna, until all the religion is for Allah. So the purpose of the fight, not because they are fighting us, because simply we want to make the religion only for Islam. So anyone he is not a Muslim, we will fight him. So this guy, he is saying, and this is official TV. This is not those jokers on YouTube. And this is a real sheikh. Look at this beard. His beard is not bigger than mine, to be honest with you. I mean, it's he's getting closer to be like the first step of my beard. So when those ladies and those who they are, especially who they reaction video for the Quran, like the guy from the where, I don't know from where, Albania, reaction video for, you know, reaction, all of the reaction. And now this woman, she want to teach us about jihad, and suddenly jihad, Islam is a peaceful religion, and she said those terrorists, they are not Muslims, brother, they are not Muslims. As you see, your prophet is the first terrorist. Let us more, Sheikh. So when they say jihad is to push aggression, read carefully. And they say that there can only be jihad in Islam to fend off aggression. But this is not true.
فقط ودفع الظلم عن النفس، وهذا غير صحيح، لأن الله.
And this is not true. Why? Because Allah says, fight them until there is no religion other than Islam.
تبارك وتعالى أمر نبيه صلى الله عليه وسلم بقوله وقاتلوهم حتى لا تكون فتنة ويكون الدين كله لله. هذا دليل على جهاد الطلب ونشر الإسلام والدعوة.
So how we spread Islam? By the sword. And this is what Muhammad, he did. So you are a stupid and you are a dummy and people will laugh at you. By the way, he is quoting the Quran. So are you going to say now the Quran is a lie? If we go to the Quran, because they might say now, this is a sheikh. I mean, you know, he is not right. He is not telling the truth. You know, what the heck? This Quran. This is Quran. وَقَاتِلُوهُمْ, chapter 2, verse 193. Fight them until there is no more fitna, disbelief, worshipping others along with Allah. Do you see what the problem? So fight them until no more fitna. What is fitna? Fitna is between two brackets. This is not my translation. Disbelief, worshipping other than Allah. So when there is no other belief than Islam, then don't call anyone. That you taking hair from your eyebrows and having 70-60 hijab with different color behind you to show the Abdul that you are a decent balbula. And now you became a Sheikh Pretty. And now you are the one who will explain to us jihad. We go back to the video. The name of this video here, in case later you watch the video, the name of the video here, Kuwaiti Islamic scholar, Quran encourage offensive jihad by mean of all force. This is the title, so you can always search it, even if you watch the video later. Let us continue with the Sheikh exposing those hypocrite, silly, eyebrows, blocker nation.
كذلك قول الله سبحانه وتعالى قاتلوا الذين لا يؤمنون بالله ولا باليوم الآخر ولا يحرمون ما حرم الله ورسوله ولا يدينون دين الحق من الذين أوتوا الكتاب حتى يعطوا الجزية عن يد وهم صاغرون.
So he's now quoting chapter 9, verse number 29. It says, kill the Christians, kill the Jews. The women in the video, she said, like Christians and Jews. No, this is not true. This is not true. Oh, the bra is moving. Let me fix the bra. This is not true. You know, the Quran does not order to kill the Christian and Jews. This is not true. Huh? Only we fight those who fight us. Okay? Okay? Hold. Where's the mirror? She have a mirror in front of her. So look, when Muhammad he ordered them not to allow, because Islam discriminates everybody, not to allow non-Muslim to enter the city of Mecca and Medina, and all of us, we knew that there is big signs in the highway. We can show it to you right now. You know, this is how filthy this religion is. Imagine we have a highway. It says, you know, Christians only, Muslims are dirty, or Hindu are dirty, or, you know, this is how filthy this cult is. Muslim only. See it? Muslim only in the highway. And if you enter the city of Medina, and now, like, supposedly this crown prince is trying to change that, but this is Islam. This is the true Islam. You know, Muslims only. What is Muslim only? Let's see. Did YouTube take them on? Here we go. There's highway for Muslims and highway for non-Muslims. And the one in red, because we will go to hell. And the one in green, because they will go to heaven. Muslims. And this is stupid woman is teaching us about jihad. How embarrassing. Lucky the one who will have you as a wife. Oh boy. So fight against those who don't believe in Allah, not the one who's fighting you. Those are the Christians. Actually, the Christian, they protected Muhammad. Muhammad, he went to Ethiopia, they gave him refuge. The stupid Christian in Ethiopia, they gave him refuge. This was how stupid the Christians they were at that time. So fight against those who don't believe in Allah, nor the last day, nor forbidding what is forbidden by Allah, which means Islam and his messenger. So anyone don't believe in those things, they will kill him. And those who don't acknowledge the religion of truth, Islam, what is the problem? Those people don't believe in Islam, so kill them. You see here the word fight is not fight by shoes, not fight by words, it's fight to kill. Fight, in English, you know, we say the word fight if you are going to talk about two people maybe using their hands. In Arabic, qatilu, qatilu coming from the word qatala, which means kill. So fight to kill, not qatilu by lipstick. So fight those who don't believe in Islam, especially if they are Jews and the Christians, or if they want to live, they have to pay you money. And why Muhammad he come with this solution here after he forbade non-Muslim to go to Mecca and Medina, as we showed you in the sign? He said to them, if you fear from poverty, because now business will die, Allah will reach you. Right away, he said to them, go and attack the Christian and take their money. So that was a solution for a thief. Muhammad is a thief. If you look carefully, actually, it looked like he want to spread Islam, right? But the truth is he wants the money of the Christians. If you pay jizya, we will not kill you. We will let you live. But you pay jizya forever. Right? So when a silly woman like this, she say those things, if you are from Poland, you need to download this video and add subtitle to it, and that's why I will try to make it shorter as much as I can, because the longer it's going to be, the harder will be the translation.
وَأَعِدُّوا لَهُم مَا اسْتَطَعْتُم مِّن قُوَّةٍ. من قوة ورد عن النبي عليه الصلاة والسلام أنه قال على المنبر بعد أن قرأ هذه الآية: ألا إن القوة الرمي، ألا إن القوة الرمي، ألا إن القوة الرمي.
So prepare yourself whatever you can of his strength. And now he is telling you what the word قوة in Arabic. قوة means to shoot. قوة is to shoot. قوة is to shoot. To shoot like by missiles, to shoot by bullet, to shoot whatever. At that time of Muhammad, you shoot by the arrows. So now he explained to you that every Muslim, he have to prepare himself to kill every single non-believers. Hindus, Buddhas, Jews, Christians, doesn't matter. So this silly woman, she remind me of the days of diarrhea. She looked like diarrhea.
يعني رمي الأعداء بالسهام وما شابهها بالمقذوفات وما أشبه ذلك، هذه من القوة العظيمة التي ينبغي أن يستعد بها أهل الإسلام لقتال أعداء الله عز وجل. الله سبحانه وتعالى يرزق الأمة من الكفار بالجهاد في سبيل الله بالحصول على الغنائم والأموال.
You see, that's what I told you exactly. Chapter 9, verse 29, it was to enrich the Muslims. Verse number 28, it says, if you are fearing poverty, well, Allah will enrich you. Go and attack the Christian, take their money. So here it says, jihad will enrich the Muslims. He give you wealth by obtaining spoil of war, property, lands, houses, and so on, women, children, slaves. So this coward, this stupid woman, she is ashamed for her nation. She is ashamed for her kind. She is ashamed for her family. You are just a shameful liar. At least be truthful. You see, you want to convert to a religion, convert. But don't be a stupid liar. People will laugh at you. Your prophet is the first terrorist. Muhammad, he says, when you attack non-Muslims, kill even the old men. And the young one, they take them as slaves. The young one who don't have hair in the pubic area, this is the order of your prophet. The Messenger of Allah said, kill the elder men. I mean the adulterers. Those are not fighting. Those are very old people. They cannot fight. It says in Arabic, shuyukh, the very old. And the little ones, you take them as slaves. If you remember when a Jewish guy, and this is, by the way, if they will say to you, this is da'if, this is sahih, this is da'if. No, this is sahih. And you will notice anything the Muslims are ashamed of, they will call it da'if right away. A Jewish guy, he tells his story. After the Muslims, he became a Muslim now because they forced him. He's a kid. So when they killed his tribe, the Jewish tribe, they check his pubic area. He have no hair there. They took him as a slave. Muhammad, he said, I've been ordered to kill all mankind until they convert to Islam. And this filthy, stupid woman, she say, in Islam, we attack you only if you attack us, okay? Okay, let me fix the bra. Yeah, in Islam, it says here, I've been ordered, been commanded to kill all mankind until they say the Shahada. And not only that, they have to pray as we pray. They have to eat as we eat. They have to fast as we fast. And then and only then, look how many the hadith, this is very authentic. And then and only then Their blood is safe from my hands. This Muhammad is a butcher. They have to pray. They have to fast. They have to pay the zakat. They have. Even they have to eat as we eat. And then and only then, look how many times I repeated the story. This is how authentic it is. Then and only then, if they practice all of this, then I will not kill them. Which means if they don't even eat, like let's say you convert to Islam, but you don't eat as Muhammad eat, he will kill you. If you don't pray in the direction of the Kaaba, he will kill you. And then their blood and their property will be sacred to us. Before that, I will take your money, I will take your wives. So this woman, she's saying, no, if you attack us, okay? If you attack us, Islam, you know, this is the small jihad. You have a wrong idea. You know, what a stupid whore. Sorry to insult the whores. But those, you know, there's many level of whore business. Whore is the one who do hypocrisy. Whore is the one who promote a lie. Or is the one not necessarily doing fornication, because fornication in the physical mean, because you fornicate with the devil when you are lying. You fornicate with the devil when you spread lies. At least if you convert to a religion, be real and say, this is what we believe in. Oh, you want to say to me, you are a stupid women who do not know this, what they told you? Well, that will not be an excuse. That will make you more dumb and ugly. Muhammad, he says, I've been victorious by a distance of 1 month journey. 1 month journey. I was victorious by terror. Muhammad saying that I've been victorious by terror. Do you see it? Do you know how to read the word terror? So the terrorists, they are following the steps of Muhammad. The coward ones of any nations, they drop their weapon when they hear Muhammad and his army is coming, because they are terrorists, they are filthy, they are gang. The same as ISIS today. That's why terrorism is a very big tool in Islam, because we can convert a whole city to Islam by terror. If we want to debate them, it will take us 1 million years. Put the sword in the neck of everybody, everybody will say Shahada right away. Why you want to waste your time? So when those people, they lie, we expose them. It's our duty to expose them, and it's your duty to expose them too. Muhammad, he says, I've been given five things. What is the 5? They are about terror. I've been victorious by frightening my enemy. From the distance, I was victorious by awi. You know what awi means? Terror. Terrifying the enemy. From a distance of 1 month journey. Do you see how filthy criminal this guy is? Why somebody would be terrified from a month journey, which means Muhammad is 1 month distance away. And people are terrified because he's coming from 1 month. For sure, because he's very nice. So shame on you. You are disgusting. You are disgrace for your people. You are disgrace for your family. And you are a liar. And shame in every liar. And by the way, you're a prophet. He prophesied about people like you. He says, time will come and my people will say lies about Islam, to make Islam look different. Which means they will be ashamed of Islam the way it is. And this is exactly what the Muslims today, they are doing. They are ashamed of Islam today. So they try to make it look different. But even according to Muhammad, even this filthy Muhammad, he did not approve them. He approved taqiyya, you know. as a practice. But now, who is? Why are you scared? Taqiyya is for somebody supposedly is weak. Are you weak? You Muslims feel so weak. You feel weak, don't you? You do, right? منافقين المسلمين, hypocrites. I don't want to go to a different topic, but I think this is enough. We have tons of hadith proving that Muhammad is a stupid man. He is an evil man. Here we have a story about a blind man. He killed his slave, his servant, who he raped her day and night, and he had babies from her. He owned this black woman. And because she insulted Muhammad, what he did, he killed her. Second day, it says here, one night she began to slander the Prophet and abuse him. A woman, she is talking, Muhammad is not a prophet, he's a false prophet. So he took a dagger, which means a knife or something, a sharp tool, and he placed on her belly. He pressed it and he killed her. And the child who came between her legs was smeared by the blood that was coming from his mother. In the morning, the Prophet, he came. They told him there's a woman, she got killed in the town. He says, what happened? Let us make a judgment. The man, the blind man, he stood up. He says, Prophet, I killed her. So the man says, the man stood up and he sat before the Prophet. And he said, O Allah Messenger of Allah, I am her master. She used to abuse you and disgrace you. I forbid her, but she did not stop. And I rebuked her, but she did not abandon her habit. I have 2 sons from her like pearls from her, and she was my companion. Last night she began to abuse you and disgrace you. So I took a dagger and I put it in her belly, and I pressed it till I killed her. Then the Prophet says, oh, okay, there's no penalty for her blood. Do you see this filthy woman? She said that in Islam, if you kill us, if you fight us, the woman, she just said Muhammad is a false prophet. She is sitting in her house between her kids. She's a slave of a Muslim man because Islam is the religion of slavery. And now just because the man, he said that she was insulting you, Muhammad says it's okay. Even though it might be a lie. Because anyone now can kill his wife and say she was insulting the Prophet. No witnesses. He did not ask him, did you have witnesses that she insulted me? No. Did you? No. But here you notice that Muslim, they lie, they say, in Islam we kill you only if you do jihad against us. With the woman, she is not doing jihad. Oh, she is doing jihad. She is insulting the Prophet. So in Islam, if you oppose the Prophet, if you say he's a false prophet, that is attack on Islam. And then we will kill you. But as you say, Muhammad, he said already, I've been ordered and commanded to kill all mankind until they convert to Islam. So even if you don't open your mouth to insult Muhammad, they will come to kill you. And now we see the bunch of scumbag, those who call themselves the G7. All of them, they defend Islam. Not a single one of them, he don't. And the other donkey, his name is Putin. He used Muslim to attack the Ukrainian. So in this earth, we have a disease. We have an infection that everybody is a hypocrite. All the leaders in the West, in the East, are hypocrite. And actually, I see that the Chinese are the only decent one compared to the rest. I'm not saying they are decent leaders. I'm saying compared to the donkeys we have in the West and in Russia, they are way better. At least we will not see the Chinese president saying Islam means peace. He did not go that low. We have the Russian president, he defend Islam. We have Joe Biden defend Islam. We have the Prime Minister of England defend Islam. We have the stupid, the fashion boy. They made him a prime minister in Canada. This is how stupid this nation is. I mean, a bunch of scumbag. And nobody want to say the truth. We have a disease. And the disease is hypocrisy. So when you guys are going to stand up and fight the hypocrisy, hypocrisy is going to destroy you. Everybody became politically correct. Everybody lost his decency. Everybody became hypocrite. When a coward like Putin, he says, why you want to insult Prophet Muhammad? So Muhammad, he insult us. Muhammad, he killed us. Muhammad, he take our women. He take our children. He take our land. And then you say to us, why you want to insult Muhammad? What's wrong with you? How many Russian women, they've been taking slaves through centuries? Now he forgot? Now he take a Muslim army from the criminal of Chechnya to attack the Ukrainian women, rape them? And now the coward Joe Biden, he caught Muhammad when everybody knows he's a terrorist? Every single one of them is supporting terrorism. The American, the Russian, the French, I mean, you name it. The NATO is #1 supporter for terrorists. Who is the one protecting Al-Qaeda in north of Syria? Erdogan. Who is the one who pay Erdogan? The American. Who is the one who sent Hillary Clinton to meet with the biggest terrorist in Libya? Obama. Who is the one who sent weapon to the Mujahideen of Taliban to fight Soviet Union? Reagan. This is the truth. Who is the one who made articles about a hero? His name is Osama bin Laden in Washington Post. Hero. This is their dog. So we have an illness, and we as a Christians, the Lord, he says, if the salt is damaged, what we will use? The salt itself is damaged. We are the salt of this earth. We are the only one who give taste for this earth, to be a taste of a humanity. So shame on those who cover up, shame on those who lie, shame on those who they are practicing political correctness, and shame on those who don't do work against it. All of you, if you sit here just to watch my video and laugh, and you, in the best scenario, you will give me a like. We'll thank you with the like. Actually, even that one they don't do. Even a comment they don't do. And you wonder why your children can't be fooled? One video saying the truth, there's a billion videos saying lies. Name for me one TV station saying bad things, explaining the bad things about Islam. Not saying bad things about Islam, saying the truth about Islam. Can you name one? Democratic Party is a shameful party in USA. Is a party who support terrorism. Is a party busy with the gender. They are confused. What is their gender now? I mean, people are busy. People do not have money to pay for gas. People, they cannot afford to buy food for their children. And the Democratic Party, they want to fight for the gender. They want to make the male female and the female male. Would America learn from the story of Sodom and Gomorrah? When you obey and disobey God, your country can be cursed. Your country can be destroyed. Don't be proud about wealth you have. It can be taken from you in a second. Don't you know what God he did to the Jews when they disobey him? Don't you learn from other nations? Empire destroyed because of their greed. They worship money, hypocrisy. So my friends, I will let you download the video and share it. We're Christian, we love everybody, but doesn't mean we love liars. Liars are promoting lies. They are working for the devil. You can be a victim, you can be a fool, you can be lied to, but being a liar and spreading lies, that make you a part of the devil plan. And we have the right to expose you. And as you see, everything we say is in the front of you, with the proofs and reference. Even we get them shake from their owns, big ones. Not a woman taking hair from her eyebrows. She just converted to Islam yesterday and suddenly she became expert. She became Sheikh Sexy. And you will notice that what Muslims they say in the Arabic TV is totally different from what they say in English TV. For this is the religion of the devil. What to do? To do what I'm doing. What to do? The problem that nobody is doing what he should do. At least download a video, post a video. At least take reference. When somebody say a lie, get him busted. Make a comment. Teach your children. Your child, he go to school. In school, they teach him about Islamophobia. And what Islamophobia? Phobia is somebody, he is afraid of something is not true. I mean, they are in their TV, live and on air, government TV, saying we should kill the Christians, and then they say to you, Islamophobia. Their Quran saying kill the Christians, kill the Jews. The Hadith says kill the Christian, kill the Jews. And then when we read for them, they say Islamophobia. And then we have Al-Qaeda, and then we have Taliban, and then we have ISIS, and then we have Ahrar al-Sham, and we have every scumbag, and we have Boko Haram, and all of those, they don't present Islam, brother. So those came from where? They are alien. And Muhammad, what Muhammad did, and what the Quran is saying. So suddenly ISIS are not Muslims. Al-Qaeda, not Muslims. Islam is peace. Ask George Bush. The hypocrisy is beyond imagination. You see, when we say we love Muslims, doesn't mean we give them hugs. We love Muslims by saying the truth to them. And most of Muslims, actually, they knew Islam is evil, and they praise that. But in the West, they play the game of they don't know, or they play the game that is not true. But if you go in the Middle East, when they are the majority, they say yes. So here we go. This is not a TV was exist 1400 years ago. This is a TV sponsored by the government of Kuwait. And if this guy is saying something against the law of Kuwait, he will be arrested right away. Why he is on TV? Nobody arrest him. If you insult Muhammad, you will be disappearing in 2 seconds. How many million people watching this guy? How come he's arrested if he is not teaching Islam, the true Islam? But every Muslim, he knew this, he's saying the truth. Every Muslim knows that this is the truth and nothing but the truth.
والأراضي والدور وغير ذلك، وفي هذا إضعاف لجانب الكفار والمشركين وكسر لشوكتهم في الأرض. فهذا من مقاصد الجهاد التي من أجلها شرع، أن الله تعالى يذل الكفار والمشركين بالجهاد، يخزيهم يعني يذلهم ويكسر شوكتهم وأنفتهم وعلوهم في الأرض بالقتال والجهاد في سبيل الله تعالى، ويعذبهم الله سبحانه وتعالى بأيدي المؤمنين.
See? It's to humiliate you, to disgrace you, to take your money, to weaken you. So we take your women, we take your children, we take your money, we take your property, we take your land, and that will increase our power, will decrease your power, so we can take over you. Is this guy lying? This is absolutely what Islam teach. And this is the title for the video. If you, in case you watch the video later, you can download it, you can share it. And look what will happen. When a video is saying the truth, there's only 498 people watch it. If this is a video made by a blonde woman or a silly convert, will have 400,000 views, 500,000 views in less than 2 months. But because this is a video is not going to be sponsored by YouTube, YouTube will not suggest it to everybody. You have to search for them. Only 10,000 views, even though this video is almost 3 years old, 4 years old. Why? Because we as a Christian, we are not doing our job. And this is why you will see more of your children are falling into the trap. And the other day, I spent a few hours with a child. She is 15 years old. She go to visit her friends, a Afghani family. And then when she go there, they speak to friends who they are in India. They are Muslims. And they gang on her and they convince her that Islam is the only true religion. And then I spoke to her. I said, why you converted to Islam? I said, tell me the truth, why? And I start showing her, do you like that? Do you like this? Do you like that? She said, no, I don't like that. No, 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 this is ugly. No, 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 no. I said, so why you converted to Islam? She said, I like their, their culture. She liked their culture. When she go to their home, they will deal with her like a star. In her house, she is just a stupid kid. Her dad, he shouted at her. Her mom, maybe she is busy to talk to her. When she go to the Afghani family, she became like a Cinderella. They want to convert her. So they take care of her. They put food in front of her. The mother, she hug her. So she found that she have a family. Your child is your victim. Your children is your victims. And this is a warning for those who care for warning. But who care these days? People these days just want to go to nightclub, shake their ass, sleep around, or make some money and die like a pig. You choose what you like to be. Thank you very much for being here. You might find my language very aggressive. I have to. I have no choice. The truth is ugly. The truth hurt. The truth is not nice. And if I don't speak in the way I'm speaking, that's mean I'm saying I'm sharing nothing with you. I'm just being truthful. I'm just being truthful. Thank you. God bless you. Download the video. As you know, we don't keep our videos. By tomorrow, this video will be gone. Thank you. Christ is Lord. Islam is a fraud. And shame on those who spread the fraud, either by making fraud videos, or by not exposing the fraud videos. Because the one who don't speak against it, he is voting for it. Thank you.
But I mean, again, he doesn't know who Gabriel is, right? Because he didn't come from an Abrahamic faith. The people of Mecca were pagan.
The Quran is mentioned, if this book was from other than God, they would have found in it many contradictions.
If a book is without contradictions, that has no bearing on whether it comes from God or not. I've had phone books that are inerrant, but I certainly don't think God gave them.
That we believe without understanding.
The brother asked a very important question, that most of the scholars say that listening to music, watching movies, and most of the television programs, they're haram. So how can we have fun? Let me tell you, brother, at the outset that having fun is permitted in Islam as long as the fun is halal fun.
That the standard narrative has holes in it.
The Prophet tells us because Satan or the devil sleeps over our nostrils. Those who oversleep and not pray Fajr on time, Satan urinates in their ears.
I really do think Jesus was crucified and that he really was dead and buried. He thought that he was a son of God in the sense that he was specially chosen by God. I think Jesus really did think he was going to be the Messiah, the future king of Israel. I mean, that is, after all, why they crucified him,